Monica Abla Amokofia. Monica Abla Amokofia. She was the winner of the first edition of Miss Ghana pageant in 1957, and she represented the Volta region, was contestant number 9. So it was from her number at the beauty pageant that the people from the region, that's from the Volta region, came to be referred to as number 9. Okay, so today I've learned something. So it was through this beautiful lady that the people of the Volta region came to be referred to as number 9. First time entering this place. So that's the Volta Regional Museum. So that is the entrance to the Volta Regional Museum. So let me start from here. The archaeology of Volta German connections, directed by Professor Wazi Apo, Department of Archaeology. That's a local pipe. Microliths later developed upon stone tool technology by using flakes from prepared core to make microliths. What an amazing museum. And then you have this early people of the Volta Basin. It's here as well. I think this has to do with a working mother artist, you know. And then we have the early people of the Volta Basin. Yeah, this is the Kente cloth. I think this is how it is woven. And in recent times, I think the UNESCO has actually, according to news articles, as in recent times, made it a UNESCO heritage cloth. So here are some of the artifacts, carved wooden combs, carved wooden dolls, many others you can think of. And then you come to this side as well. It's a beautiful, is it a bag or a basket? And here are some of the things that our forefathers used in cooking. You have the earthenware pottery for blending, traditional blending of pots. And this one here is a stove. It's a traditional stove that was used in cooking. You put the firewood here and then you cook. And then you have some farming implements that were used by our great forefathers. It's an artistic work here. And then you can come down here. Okay, that's another beautiful thing there. And then you have the Ewe dancer, that's the Bobobo dancer. They have a dance called the Bobobo dance. Among the icons, we have the royal icons. Who is good? Okay, on canvas. Okay, these are some of the royal icons. Then we have the Agbaja trial. That's 3 people dancing the Agbaja dance, which is one of the major dance or the main dance here in the Volta region. I think this one is used for fishing. This one is used for fishing. And then you have puberty rite. Let me show you that of the puberty rite, where all the girls are lined up. Girls who are of age and are initiated into adulthood through this puberty rite. And some photo of the puberty rite as well. Fort Prestons in Kente, that's 1784 as well. They have pictures of, artworks of slaves. So that's such a beautiful museum. That is the upper part of the museum. And then you have a canoe here. Because some parts of the region also there's fishing activities, or there are fishing activities that goes on. And Volta German histories and connections. So we have the Volta German histories and connections section. So these are some of the things that were used. Then you have the Kente and its German encounter. So these were things that were used during the Germanic days. Schnapps bottles and the earlier schnapps bottles. You have drinking glasses that came early. Fragments of pottery. Injectable antibiotics as well. Those are things were some of the things that were used by the Germans as well when they came to the Volta region. So you can also talk about some of the things are all part of the things that were used by the Germans. These things looks like sardine key. I don't know whether they are sardine keys. Fragments of metals that were used by them. Funnel remains. All these things were things that were used by the Germans as well. We have the Javi Galen Kotito German colonial heritage as well. It's beautiful. Okay. So these are some of the artifacts here you can find here. So beautiful. So beautiful. And we have the early German missionary interactions with the people of the Volta. And then these are swords that were used as well. And then these were some of the munitions that were used to protect themselves during attack by enemies. So partitioning of the Ewe people by the British and German post First World War developments in the Volta region as well. And then you have this here as well. List of colonial governors. So this was a seat of the colonial governor, the then Volta region. So a list of governors of the German Togoland. So these are the list of the governors. I think chair of state. This was a chair of state of the last governor. So this was a chair of state of the last governor of the Togoland. 20th century governor's state chair. So you can see this chair is older. There's a lot of history surrounding it. And then you come here, you also have some of the war dress and ammunitions that were used during that time. So you're talking about the Bremen missionization of the Asogli people of Ho. So these are some of the pictures you see about that. So that's some of the artifacts. And then missionary cemetery at Ho Gozi. And then you have the archaeological perspective of the whole issue here. Then talking about the earliest missionary residence at Ho Gozi. So these are some of the early missionary residents. And then earliest Bremen Mission Church at Ho Gozi seems to be the one depicted at the top of the earliest artist drawing below. Okay. Okay, so that's what you see, and some of the traditional photos here as well. And then when you come here, there are also issues here, some artifacts that are maintained here as well. So you see there. So there's a broom and a pot and etc. So Pastor Robert Kwame, so a member of the Protestant Ewe group here. And then you have Noah Komla Zobo, academician and a religious leader as well from this region, that's the Volta region of Ghana. And then you have Raphael Ernest Grill Amato. He moved to Edinburgh where he qualified to practice medicine. So he's just from here. And then you can also talk about Annie Ruth Baita. That is from 1918. Okay, he was born on the 7th October 1918. Head mistress at Evangelical Presbyterian School from 1940 to 1946. Studied law and was called to the bar in 49. And then you have the Madam Esther Oklo, who was also born in April 1919. April 1919. You have the Brigadier Joseph Edward Michael. Okay, so this is a Brigadier Joseph Michael. And he joined the Gold Coast Army at Volta region through the School Teachers Anti-Special Enlistment Program. And then you have another great man, Ephraim Kweku Amu. He was a teacher and a musicologist, a very proud African. He composed a number of patriotic songs. 26 of the songs are well known, including Yanara Assassini, which is the national music. And then you can talk about Monica Abla Amokofia. Monica Abla Amokofia. She was the winner of the first edition of Miss Ghana pageant in 1957. And she represented the Volta region, was contestant number 9. So it was from her number at the beauty pageant that the people from the region, that's from the Volta region, came to be referred to as number 9. Okay, so today I've learned something. So it was through this beautiful lady that the people of the Volta region came to be referred to as number 9. Her prize for winning the beauty pageant was a 12-day visit to the United Kingdom, where she visited a number of interesting places. Highlight of her visit was a courtesy call on the mayor of London. Wow, this is superb. As at that time, that was in 1934. She was born in 1934. Oh, okay, great. So you have another fantastic figure here, Christian Goncalves Kwame Baita. He was ordinated as a church minister in 1936. He was a participant at the 1938 International Mission Council meeting held at Tambaram, India. Okay, that's great. And then he was born in 1908. Whoa. Then we have Philip Komla Gbeho. He was also born in 1904. He was a musician, composer, and teacher. He composed the national anthem of Ghana. Okay, so this man composed the national anthem of Ghana. He's also from this region as well. So that's a great region. In 1950, Philip Beho was granted a Gold Coast government extension scholarship to continue to study at the Trinity College of Music for the graduates of Trinity College degree in music. Okay, so his efforts established the Arts Council in Ghana. What a great personality. Then we have His Excellency Michael Kofi Ameko. Okay, it's more 1926. Mr. Michael Kofi Ameko was coordinator of liberation movement a diplomat and international trade unionist, okay, so from this region. Professor William Komla Amwako, the music director of the Ghana National Theatre. So we have a lot of people coming from this beautiful region. So this is the Volta Regional Museum. Lots of history, a lot of story being told. So this is a chief's umbrella. I'm showing you the umbrella. Okay, let me take the camera down like this so you can see the umbrella. So this is the umbrella. And then you have lots of artifacts here. I'm just loving this museum. I think it's a nice museum. Everybody needs to visit this museum. What a nice museum.